Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have an amazing story for all of my lovely people. The Lion and the Rabbit. This story tells us how intelligence can save us from the worst of situations. Once upon a time, in a jungle far away, there lived a lion. He used to kill about 2 to 3 animals every day for his meal. The animals were worried and went to discuss this with the lion. He agreed not to kill any other animal if one of them voluntarily comes to him every day. This went on for long. One day, it was a rabbit's turn. As he was on his way, he sees an old well and hatches a plan to kill the lion. He goes to the lion and tells him that there is another lion who claims to be stronger than him. The lion then asks the rabbit to meet the said lion. The rabbit takes him to the well and points to it, saying that was where the other lion lived. The lion jumps into the well, mistaking his own reflection for the other lion and dies. That was the end of the lion, as all the animals lived happily in the jungle. Moral of the story is, wisdom is stronger than physical strength. Today, I have an amazing story for all of my lovely people. Once upon a time, there lived 2 cats. They were good friends. They got a piece of bread. While sharing, they made big and small pieces. So, they began to fight for the bigger piece. At the same time, a monkey saw them fighting. The monkey said, "I will share it equally." He bit the bigger piece to make it equal. Again, it bit the other bigger piece to make it equal. Bit by bit, he ate the whole bread and went away happily. The poor cats lost the bread. So friends, moral of the story is, when 2 people fight, the third one always gets the profit. Today, I have another short moral story for all of my lovely people. One day, a fisherman was fishing in a river. As usual, he threw his net into the river and sat there waiting for fish to enter net, so that he could sell a lot of fish in the market and make some good money. The fisherman searched the net, but then he saw there was a single little fish in that net. He grabbed hold of that fish, but then suddenly the fish started talking to him. The tiny little fish said, "Oh fisherman, please leave me, otherwise I will die. I will die out of the water." But fisherman did not give any attention. The tiny little fish pleaded again. "I will tell you something which is of your help. If you leave me back in the water, I will tell all my friends about you and I bring them near to the bank of river, so that when you come next time, you will have much more fish. Fisherman thought to himself, "Wow, that's not a bad deal at all," he was thinking. "If I let go one fish today, tomorrow I will get a lot more." Believing the word of this fish, the fisherman let go the little fish into the river again. The poor fisherman came the next day, expecting more fish, but the little fish was very clever, and because of it, he was able to save his life. So friends, we learned today that you have to be really clever to save your life from such challenging moments. One hot day, an ant was searching for some water. After walking around for some time, she came to a spring. To reach the spring, she had to climb up a blade of grass. While making her way up, she slipped and fell into the water. She could have drowned if a dove up a nearby tree had not seen her. Seeing that the ant was in trouble, the dove quickly plucked off a leaf and dropped it into the water near the struggling ant. The ant moved towards the leaf and climbed up there. Soon it carried her safely to dry ground. Just at that time, a hunter nearby was throwing out his net towards the dove, hoping to trap it. Guessing what he was about to do, the ant quickly bit him on his heel. Feeling the pain, the hunter dropped his net. The dove was quick to fly away to safety. So friends, we learned today that if you do good, good will come to you. Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have another short moral story for all of my lovely people. In a faraway village lives a hard-working farmer who has grape fields. Year after year, his grapery gives rich harvest and the farmer becomes very successful. He has 3 sons who are young and energetic, but never bother to work. As the farmer grows old, he begins to worry about his son's future. Then he falls ill and realizes his death is fast approaching. He called his sons and told them, "Dear sons, I see my death is near me, but before I bid goodbye to you, I want to share a secret." He told them, "There is a treasure hidden under the fields. Dig the entire field after my death to find it." The old farmer dies and his sons perform the last rites. The son began to dig for the treasure without leaving any part of the field, but found nothing. However, their digging of the field leads to the cultivation of healthy crop and results in huge earnings. These earnings make the sons realize what their father meant. So friends, moral of the story is hard work always pays off. A dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination and hard work. Thank you for watching. Hit the bell icon to never miss another video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hello and welcome back to Storytime Island. Before starting, please like, share and subscribe. Don't trust anybody. Once upon a time, there lived a merchant with his camel. He left the camel in the forest as it was sick and continued his journey all by himself. He ate whatever was there in the forest, recovered soon and was happy. The fox, the lion and the crow lived in unity in the same forest. They came to know about the camel and inquired it. The camel narrated the story and the four became good friends. One day when the lion was hunting an elephant, he got hurt very badly. So he stayed inside his den and could not come out. So the lion could not hunt. The other animals also couldn't hunt and starved. The lion called all the three animals and said, "Mr. Fox, go in this direction and get me food. Mr. Crow, you go in the other direction. Mr. Camel, you go in the opposite direction and get something. All the three of you must come back with food," the lion said. All the three animals could not get any food. They met again together and took a decision. Accordingly, they stood in front of the lion. "Lion King, I searched everywhere but couldn't find food to satisfy your hunger, so I offer myself for you to eat," the crow said. "No, my lord, the crow is too small. I will be able to satisfy your hunger." "No, your honor, and the last of the three, I am the only one who can satisfy not only your hunger, but others' hunger also. So just kill and eat me." But as soon as the camel faced the idea, the lion, fox, and the crow all pounced on him immediately and ate him. Moral of the story is, those who are cunning will always fulfill their wicked thoughts, however friendly you may be. If you trust others easily, you will have to face unexpected difficulties. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have another amazing story for all of my lovely people. Once upon a time, there was a pot, a round one, and a pan, a flat one. They both were the best of friends. One day, they had a competition to find out who was more funny yet strong amongst them. The pot said to the pan, "You are tough and strong, but you are so black. No matter how much someone watches you, you will always stay black." The pot made fun of the pan's dark color. On hearing this, the pan gets sad. The pan had an awesome reply for the pot. The pan said to the pot, "Though I am black in color, I am so strong. Whether you hit me or I hit you, you are the one who will break." The pot was outwitted by the pan, and the pan won the competition. The pot never made fun of the pan ever again. The round pot had learned a lesson. Moral of the story is, we should never make fun of anyone's color. Also, we must accept ourselves as we are and focus on our strengths. Thank you for watching. Hit the bell icon to never miss another video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have another short moral story for all of my lovely people. Once there was a young boy who had a problem controlling his temper. When he became angry, he would just say anything that came to his mind and hurt people. So, his father gave him a bag of nails and a hammer and said, "Every time you get angry, hammer one nail into the fence in our backyard." The first few days, the boy hammered so many nails that he emptied half of the bag. Over the weeks, the number of nails he hammered to the fence reduced, and gradually his temper was much in control. Then came a day when he didn't lose his temper at all. His father asked him to remove one nail each day, that he manages not to lose his temper. Finally, on the day the child was removing the last nail, his father says, "You have done well, boy, but do you see holes in the walls? The fence is never going to be the same, even after repainting. Likewise, when you mean things in anger, you will leave a scar in the person's mind, as the nails did to the fence." Moral of the story is, anger is a dangerous weapon like a knife. When you put a knife in a man and draw it out, the wound heals, but the scar remains. Thank you for watching. Hit the bell icon to never miss another video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have another short moral story for all of my lovely people. There was a farmer who was selling a pound of butter to a baker on daily basis. One day, the baker decided to weigh the butter to see if he was getting the right amount. When he weighed the butter, he got to know that he was not getting proper amount. Angry about this, he took the farmer to court. The judge asked the farmer if he was using any measure to weigh the butter. The farmer replied, "Honor, I am primitive. I don't have a proper measure, but I do have a scale." The judge asked, "Then how do you weigh the butter?" The farmer replied, "Your Honor, long before the baker started buying butter from me, I have been buying a pound loaf of bread from him. Every day when the baker brings the bread, I put it on the scale and give him the same weight in butter. If anyone is to be blamed, it is the baker." Moral of the story is, in life, you get what you give. Don't try to cheat others. Thank you for watching, friends. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hello and welcome to Storytime Island. Today I have another short moral story for all of my lovely people. An amazing story, Two Trees. There were two trees near a river. A small sparrow was passing by that way. She asked the first tree, "Dear tree, it is going to rain heavily, so can I make my nest on your branches for me and my babies?" The first tree did not allow the sparrow, and the sparrow flies away. She went to another tree and asked the same question to that tree also. The second tree agreed and allowed the sparrow to make the nest on its branches. Another day, it rained heavily, and the first tree broke from its roots and flows down with the rain. When the sparrow saw this and said to the first tree, "You got punished for rejecting me to build my nest and your rude behavior." But the tree smiled and replied softly, "Dear sparrow, I already knew that my roots were weak and were not able to stand out in such heavy rains. I did not want to risk to your and your young ones' lives. Sorry that I didn't allow you to make your nest on my branches." Saying this, the tree flows away. The sparrow felt sorry for that tree and judging it without knowing the truth. Moral of the story is, don't judge a book by its cover. Thank you. Hit the bell icon to never miss another video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.